Encapsulation is about protecting data inside a class. It means keeping the properties and methods together in a class, while controlling how the data can be accessed from outside the class. This prevents accidental changes to your data and hides the internal details of how your class works. Let's understand through example how we can hide the properties of a class. We can change a public property to private property by adding double underscores before it. For example, here we will change age into private property by adding double underscore before it, so that it could not be accessed outside the class. In this class person we can see there are two properties, name and age, where name is a public property whereas age is private property which could not be accessed directly outside the class. To access a private property, you can create a getter method. Let's see how to create a getter method. As you can see, after creating a getter method we can easily access age. To modify a private property, you can create a setter method. The setter method can also validate the value before setting it. Let's understand through an example. You can also apply if-else conditions to a setter, but for now we will ignore it. Just like we saw by giving double underscore prefix, we can set a property or variable to private. Same applies for a method as well. Let's create a private method, which can only be used within a class and not outside the class. We have created a class person and an object Rohan. Initially, while creating the object we are assigning name to it, and later using addAge method we will assign age to it. Now think for a moment, what if we give 1000 as age? Is it a valid age? No, it is not. But it will accept it without any error as we haven't given any condition to it. Thus, to apply condition we will create a private method validate age. See, we have given two underscores before the name validate age, which means this method is private. As you can see, first validate age property will check and validate the age whether the age is correct or not, and return true or false. Later, based on the result returned by validate age method, we are checking and setting the value of age in the addAge method. I know it could be done directly in the addAge method, but just to explain private method we have created validate age method. As you can see, when we are trying to give 1000 as age input it returns sorry you are special case, and if we forcefully try to print the age it will throw error. And if we will give valid age like 80 as input, then only it will accept. Let's look about protected properties. You can create a protected property using single underscore prefix. A single underscore is just a way to tell programmers that the property is intended to internal use, but Python doesn't enforce this restriction. Let's understand through one example. Here in this example num1 is public property. Num2 with single underscore is protected property and num3 with double underscore is private property. Public properties can be accessed from outside a class. Protected properties can also be accessed, but it is not recommended to access it. While private properties could not be accessed from outside a class. Name mangling is how Python implements private properties and methods. When you use double underscores, Python automatically renames it internally by adding class name in front. This is the reason why private properties are not accessible from outside a class. If we will add class name with single underscore before and private property, we could access the value of the property. That's all for today. Hope I was able to make you understand the concepts easily. If so, please subscribe to this channel and like this video. Leave your suggestions in the comments. I will see you in the next video. Bye.